Hey guys, my name is Nick, and first and foremost a little apology, because most of you may have noticed that there was no video on Wednesday, because I was kind of short on time this week, and unfortunately that meant that the hobby had to take a back seat. My apologies, but like I've said before, sometimes it just happens. This wasn't the first time something like that happened, and it won't be the last, unfortunately. But hopefully we can get back on track for now. Well, kind of a good timing really, because I finally got some new stuff in which we can open on the channel, so we should be good for at least another week. And I also still have to pick the winners for the 100 subscriber giveaway, which I said I would do this week. I was planning to do that yesterday technically. I'll try to still do it in the weekend. If I do it on Saturday, then technically that still counts as this week. But if it's a little later, my apologies. And if you're just joining us now, that's good news for you, because you can still go over to the 100 subscriber video, and if you're quick enough, then you can still participate. Anyway, since my schedule is kind of off this week, I just decided we should open this thing, the last Sun and Moon Burning Shadows pre-release kit. I know we've done quite a few of these already at this point, so I'm hoping you guys aren't too bored with them. I promise you guys this is the last one. It's been some time since the other one, so hopefully you guys are up in the mood for some more Burning Shadows. Before we start though, we of course have the winners of the codes from last video, in which I asked you guys what your favorite dragon was, which I think still wasn't entirely clear because a lot of people still went with a Pokemon. So I'm not entirely sure if their favorite dragon really is a Pokemon, or if the question just wasn't clear enough. At any rate, it doesn't really matter. The first winner was Evgeny Madi, who chose Gyarados as their favorite dragon. The second winner was GameX, who chose Blue Eyes White Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! As his favorite, which actually brought back some memories, because as a teenager I did play Yu-Gi-Oh! At some point, and I actually played the Dragon deck. And I wouldn't say that Blue Eyes White Dragon was my favorite, but it was included in the deck. And the last winner was LOL, who chose Garchomp as their favorite dragon Pokemon, and they also asked what my favorite dragon Pokemon was, which I thought about, and I think it has to be Dragonite. Dragonite, especially during Generation 1 and maybe Generation 2, was sort of a semi-legendary. I think it's a lot more common now, but back in the day it really felt like this a very rare Pokemon to me. And so it sort of fit with the description of this mythical dragon, really. So yeah, for a long time that was my favorite dragon Pokemon, I think. Although now we have Alolan Exeggutor, which is of course kind of a hard one to beat. As for my favorite dragon in general, it varies based on what I recently experienced. Right now, what I can think of as a really cool dragon is, for anyone who watched the last season of Game of Thrones, one of the three dragons plays a very particular role in that one, which I thought was awesome. Those of you who have seen it will know what I'm talking about, and those of you who haven't, why not? You're missing out. It's so good. But anyway, you guys win the Dragon's Exalted codes, and as always, you should have received a message. As for the Burning Shadows codes from this video, I'm gonna ask you guys, what is your favorite card from the Burning Shadows set that isn't a GX card? I feel like if I just ask your favorite card from the Burning Shadows, not only have I asked that question before, I also feel that most people will just pick the most obvious GX cards as their answer. So if we exclude the GX cards, what is your favorite card from this set? I'm interested to see what your answers will be. Also, there's a little fruit fly trying to get on camera today, I think. Psh, go away, I'm in the middle of recording. Where the hell did he even come from? It's not like there's a window open in here or something. Anyway, let's open this thing up. Now, as with the other pre-release kits, I already opened the packs because I had to play with the cards, but I put everything back in the pack so you can share the experience with it. Fruit fly, seriously? Shush. Anyway, I already forgot about these. I got a bunch of energy cards. Someone was basically throwing these away because they didn't have room for their... They had this massive box with energy cards, and these didn't fit anymore. And apparently he threw them on the table, not wanting them anymore. And I noticed these ones, some X and Y dark energies, which I don't have too many of. So I said, hey, you mind if I take them? And he said, fine. So I got some energies. And then, of course, we get a little pack with with a promo card and 22 other cards, which I didn't open again because, well, I had all 4 promos already, and I did that in the pre-release before, keeping this thing to challenge myself with a more interesting deck, which worked out really well when I did that. And then I did it this time, and it was a bit less successful, I'll admit. I was kind of low on trainers, and realized I maybe should have just opened this thing and taken the trainers out at least. But yeah, I got another Zygarde at least, which I think is a pretty good card, although a lot of people seem to disagree with me. Then of course we have another flyer. I'm not really in the mood to make a Porygon, to be honest. You know what? It's my apology to you guys. I'm sorry I was late. There we are. Now I know it seems a bit silly to make a paper Porygon, but I really wasn't in the mood and I just felt like putting in the effort to make up for the fact that I missed a video. So it's kind of an excuse towards myself more than anything. Anyway, now we get to the good part, the 4 booster packs. Let's just take them out and see what I got. Now, I do remember what I got from these, obviously, even though it was a while ago. But I shuffled everything, so I shouldn't know what is in which pack. We have a Grass Energy, Meowth, Sandygast, Charmander, Stuffle, Krogunk, Super Scoop Up, Guzma, Ribombee, Reverse Hollow Acerola, and in Alolan Ninetales, which is the new Carbink I have discovered in the online TCG. Fruitfly, go away! There's no fruit here or anything. Why are you here? Anyway, we have an Electric Energy, Sneasel, another Charmander, Esper, Meowth, Porygon, Plumeria, and the fruit fly is now on my nose. Damn it. Annoying creature. We have a Seadra, Simisage, Ladian Reverse Hollow, and a Lycanroc Hollow. Go away. I think it might smell my breath or something. I ate some fruit earlier. We have a Fairy Energy, Sage, Morlo. Still like the Fairy Morlo. It's very pleasing on the eye, pink card, I think. A Crabrawler, Stuffle, Duskull, Escape Rope, Wobbuffet, Wick, Reverse Hollow Survivor, and a Beware. Still not as good as the Guardians Rising Beware, just saying. And then we already get to the last pack. We have a Water Energy, another Morlo, another Charmander, so many Charmanders today, Stuffle, Crabrawler, Venipede, Solrock, Whirlipede, another Guzma, a Guzma Reverse Hollow, and a Solipede. I've forgotten about it, but the Guzma to Reverse Hollow Guzma was not me putting them back like that. I actually got them from the pack like that, which I thought was kind of funny, 2 Guzmas from a single pack. But no GXs this time. This is the first out of the 6 pre-release kits that I got that doesn't give me a nice GX card. We did get a nice Lycanroc Hollow, 5 out of 6. It's not bad, it's pretty lucky for pre-release kits, but it's unfortunate that the last one was the one where I didn't get anything special. But hey, I'll take the Lycanroc. Anyway, that was my last Burning Shadows pre-release kit. Again, if you want to win one of the codes, let me know what your favorite card is from Burning Shadows that isn't the GX card in the comments below. And as always, I'll pick my favorite answers and announce them in the next video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can click up here to watch another one. And if you just want to watch me play some video games, you can click down here to go to my gaming channel. Whatever you decide to do, thank you very much for watching and have a very nice day.